I'm back out in the lakes again today, and we're planning on going up to Haweswater and making our way up onto Riggendale. That's what we told my brother that we were going to do, but we got to like just before Haweswater and there's a load of roadworks and you can't actually get there. So where are we? I think we're at Swindale. So I think we're going to try and head up to the Old Corpse Road, and we should get views across Haweswater and towards Riggendale, but we're just going to make our way up here. It's still pretty, but not quite what we had in mind, and never done this before either, so we'll go and see what's up here. I got to it first. We've been walking for a little while and I'm liking this old fence. It's kind of all minging and covered in moss and old moss, but it's quite colourful, so I'm going to get a shot in here. I'm just waiting for my brother and dad to get ahead, and then I'm feeling a landscape shot with all these fallen leaves on here. But I'm going to grab that. I think I'm going to keep the camera out because the sun keeps breaking through, but I think we're going to get better views from higher up. If we do it here, we can see that gap of the road through it, them colourful trees. I'm quite enjoying this. Don't often do a lot of handheld stuff, but this is quite fun. Sort of feels a bit more natural. Thanks. Thanks. We've started to climb up higher now, and we're getting views back down into the valley. We're looking down this stone wall on the left here. Then there's some trees and there's sheep. Then in the distance you get all the fells, and at the moment the clouds are hugging the tops, but the sun is breaking through slightly, so there's a little bit of colour in there. So far I've only done handheld, but this feels like it's worth spending a little bit more time on and getting the tripod out. I've gone for a different composition to what I did when I was doing it handheld, because I didn't notice all these sheep on the right hand side, and they're like white speckles in the trees, and I think it just works better. So I'm going to hurry up and get this because my brother and dad are right up there. Do you reckon I should cut across to that top?
Should we have a look up there and see what it says?
Up to this bit, then round.
We're doing a radius on the top. 20 mile an hour is quite fast. Nice though.
Bit windy.
Nice view.
I think we can get that view from there.
On that top of that lump here.
That one there. You get them buildings down there. This is what I wanted. This is better than last time.
Better, because you've got the building.
Yeah, we didn't see the buildings. We made it up to the viewpoint above Haweswater now. You can see it down there. It's really windy, so I'm just going to put a coat on. But I was kind of dreading this shot because it's so windy, and I thought I'd have to do a panorama, but it looks like the shot that I want to get. I can get with the 24mm. Just going to get wrapped up and then we'll get the photo. I also have a feeling that we might not be going up there. It's quite windy. Now, just because it's so windy, I'm actually going to get the shot on my own first, just as there's quite a few moving parts, and then I'll run through it with you. We'll probably get quite a bit of different light while we're up here, because there's blue sky up above me. But I want to get this moody light, because I think it'll work well. So it's going to be 5D Mark III, 24-70, and a polarizer. And I don't think we'll need any grad filters, because the sun is up there, lighting up that way. This is working out really well, and it's actually working better than if we did the walk from down at Haweswater, because we've done it before, and we went up onto Brand's Tree, and we went down past those buildings down there, and I think it's the buildings that actually make the shot more interesting, because otherwise it's just grass. But it's really windy. I left this camera running while I was taking my shots, and you might have noticed that the wind is coming from that side. So what I've been doing is I've got the 2-second timer on here, and I've been puffing myself up and trying to block as much wind from here, just because I want to keep the ISO as low as possible, but I also want to get a sharp image. I've done a mixture of ISO 100 and 200 and around f8 and f11, and looking down here, I'm not too bothered about the road, but we're getting this side of Haweswater with the trees. It would be nice if we had a gap here where the water is, but we've got these buildings on these 2 points here. Then you got Riggendale. That's what we were planning on doing today. And we're going to go up onto this one here. It's possibly a good thing that we didn't do that though, because it's pretty brutal down here, and it'll be even worse on there. So I think it'd be hard to stand up on that. But what I'm going to do now is get a few shots down onto this. It looks like there might be some dark clouds coming in from the left. And yeah, just going to watch the light change and try a few different compositions. And what are they doing? What are you doing? Is it more sheltered? Yeah.
We're soft.
It is a bit more sheltered. You did look a bit stupid. This looks awesome now. There's like a lot of light spots on Riggendale, and in the valley on the right. And then there's in the foreground there's like dark areas of grass and light areas. I've wanted this photo for years, and it's like really moody. This is exactly what I like. I might change lenses. Can you give me a hand to change lenses?
Yeah.
Oh, I need to get a new filter. It's like knackered.
It doesn't look right, whatever it is.
What are you thinking?
So we're going to go back the way we came.
Yeah.
Then when we get to the bottom, when we get back to where we turned right up here, go right again.
Yeah.
So go around the bottom of the valley.
So not go at the top?
Well, not go up the top of this. I don't think there's any point.
Nah, I've already said to the camera that I think that's going to be the case.
We're not really killjoy, but it's pointless in the cold wind, isn't it?
High Street would have been horrible today.
Yeah, high street is alright.
Can you hold it up like that?
That way?
Yeah, then can you press that button with your thumb?
Yep.
Bit of a pain in the ass to change lenses. Thanks.
But, you okay with that, really?
Yeah.
I'd already accepted that plan.
But this is better.
Spot's over to 135 mil, and I'm getting a closer up look at the building on the left hand side. Bloody hell. That almost wiped me out. really windy. Can we get a picture of us three? You can stay huddled in there probably. What? Be a couple seconds, I'm struggling. Fuck, you looked... He turned. Do one looking as well. Just stick Dad in the middle. You stand on that rock, Dad. You're always a short ass. Put you on the rock. Stay there, do one more. That sun's come out on there now. Looks really nice behind us now. That'll do. I've just made out the wind and we've decided that we're not going to go up to the top of there just because it's going to be so windy and we're not sure if it's going to be better than what we've seen. So we're going to drop back down into the valley because we've not done that before and we're just going to have a bit of a wander down there really. But I think I'm going to end this video here. That went a lot better than I expected it to. I didn't have very high hopes when we parked. I was really looking forward to doing Riggendale, but that worked out well and I've wanted to get that photo looking down over them buildings for years, so I'm glad that's finally ticked off. I think there'll be some prints available of those photos back there. The light came out really nice and I might have done a little video guide on how to take pictures when it's really windy like that. That should be coming out soon, or it might have come out before this. But I hope you liked the video and I'll see you next time.